It is March 13th, 2020, 45 years ago, amazingly. It was this message to theater goers looking at Jaws, first sequel. You're going to need a bigger boat. It's the same message that I have to Democrats who are trying to fight off the shark that they call Donald Trump. You ain't going to do it, Joe Biden. It might take 2 months. I think it more likely could start in 2 days when he is on stage one-on-one against Bernie Sanders in a CNN debate. Democrat leaders are going to regret their choice. And it is the leaders who have just fallen in lockstep. I don't think this is a cabal. It's an organic staying away from the second best. Okay? Bernie, they're afraid of. Might be eighth best. But to lockstep now say the only guy left standing we should fall in behind is bad. It avoids the scrutiny that you should have had. I've said for a long time that Joe Biden is the Hillary Clinton of 2020. The fawning, sudden admiration for Joe Biden represents how Democrat leaders fall in line too, the way they did for Hillary Clinton 2016. Oh, she's smart, she's versatile. She was corrupt. And to overlook it, to overlook the paid speeches by drug companies, by Arab regimes, by even oil companies that she was taking money from, the Clinton Foundation wasting people's money, the lies and all the baggage that she brought during her time as both First Lady and Secretary of State. She didn't do much harm as Senator. Overlooked. Because she was perceived to be the best symbol of the established Democrats. Joe Biden is perceived to be that now. I think his chances of beating Donald Trump are worse than Hillary's. I think you're looking at 30 electoral votes at most. Within 2 days, I predict it starts. Joe Biden, without a teleprompter, is prone to gaffes. So does Trump. But it's baked into our conscious anyway. Trump's a liar of lots of little things. We've known this for almost 5 years. And in that time, he hasn't done diabolical things. He hasn't brought us into a bad war. He hasn't acted in dictatorial fashion. Joe Biden, it's an unknown. The lying is meant to get huge swaths of new followers. Followers that, frankly, a lot of us perceive as dangerous. Those who blindly follow an idea, a story, wide-eyed. That is a danger that middle Americans, I think, are going to be very sensitive to. Whether he knows he's lying and thinks he can pull it off, pull a fast one over us, that's bad. Or doesn't know because he borders on senility, that's bad. I actually think the second is a little more comforting because there'll be people around him to protect him. The machinator lie, that's worse. How bad is his not so nice son affecting him? I think that's minor compared to the lies. But the minor effect puts Biden at the Trump level. It puts him at the, you're using the government for bad stuff. And frankly, on those grounds, Trump's family isn't as bad as not just Hunter Biden, but Joe's brother, 3 other relatives of Joe Biden, who profit off the name of Joe Biden in public service. There is a way out. Democrats could avoid a first ballot Biden nomination, but that takes real discipline. It means you should want an open convention. You should keep Joe from having the 1991 bound delegates. That may mean voting for Bernie even if you're insincere about him in later primaries. To some extent, you could vote for Tulsi. Now, she's good in her own right. She's a far better future president than Joe Biden or Bernie Sanders. Even if you think she's never going to get nominated, to not vote in Biden is helpful. The problem is with delicate allocations, unless you get 15% of the population, you're not going to award that candidate a single delegate. That's why Bernie, who can get 15% or more, can be taking away first ballot with coming close, if not winning, each of the next set of primaries. It makes sense to have an open convention. What does open conventions get you? There won't be smoke-filled rooms anymore. But what there will be is a wide choice of candidates. You're not going to be stuck with just Biden or just Bernie. There's 30 million Democrats in the nation over 35. Pick one of them. Almost certainly that one person's better. I make an argument that taking an unheralded, unknown, no public service, just generally good, the mother of three, who you don't know anything about right now but has no negatives, would stand up to Donald Trump better than Biden, certainly better than Bernie, and be a better nominee. Open up the convention. The way to do it is for Democrat voters to, in a principled fashion, it doesn't mean you hate Biden, it means you want someone better. Consider it in the following primaries. I am Mark Stewart.